Yeah, it was what we've seen is a lot of information given to the guys, and over the course of the 6 weeks, it's a new group and it's a new staff. So today's the first day I think we've seen both sides of the game start to connect a little bit. Obviously, it's not perfect, but this was a big step for us. The defensive side has been pretty sharp and collective, and I think we have a pretty good understanding over the last 2 weeks of who we are. And but today was nice that the offensive side started to click for the first time, and it's something we've spoken about over the last 10 days and in Florida and started to address. So it was nice to see us get rewarded for some of the simple soccer, some of the I like the idea that we started to trust each other with the ball, and some good performances, I thought, from most of the guys.
We'll open it up to questions here. Go ahead, Victor.
Hey, Ben. What are your takeaways from the cohesion you're seeing with the midfield trio of Herrera, Carrasquilla, and Arthur?
Again, this is kind of the first day in preseason where we really saw them connect offensively. They've been really, I think, sound defensively and have a clear understanding of what we want to do. But today was really nice to see them enjoying the ball with each other and really trusting each other. And that was my big takeaway from tonight was the trust that they showed in the next guy to get him the ball early, give him more time on the ball. At times we're complicating the game on the offensive side, in particular when we win it. So securing the ball was a real focus. And when you do that, now you can get in your structure and have some joy. And they seem to be enjoying it today. But next week's a different ball game. You know, this is still a preseason game, and you know, we certainly can't get carried away. Going away to Cincinnati is a different task.
You mentioned next week. A few guys out today: Ferreira, Escobar, Dorsey, Olsen. You confident you'll have those guys back next week?
I hope so. Day to day on a bunch of them. Got some injuries with Franco and Griffin Dorsey. So those guys are day to day. We'll see if we can get them back. And then the green card stuff has been an interesting challenge for us, but it's what they have to do. Sebas is there. Thor. We expect him, but you know, with these things, you just don't know.
Overall, who's impressed you the most, if there's anyone that stands out?
Today? Well,
Throughout the preseason.
I'll say this today. It was nice to see Amin Bassi come alive, and you see some of his qualities. And, you know, we've been waiting for that. He's been behind physically, I think, in the preseason, which is, I think, hurt him at times on the offensive end because he's been doing so much work. But you see if we can start to connect passes, you can see some of his qualities, and whether it's a final ball or just simple possessions. But he was the guy that stands out tonight. But there was a lot of good performances tonight. Go ahead.
Just kind of overall, your thoughts on the preseason, your first preseason here in Houston. You kind of had a new roster, a bunch of new players come in. Just kind of, where do you think you guys are now heading into an MLS?
I think we have a lot of work to do. You know, as a staff, we have a lot of work to do. The team has a lot of work to do. So do a lot of teams in the MLS at this point. But we are new, and we are figuring out who we are slowly. And I think we're starting to hone in on, again, who we are with the ball, without the ball. And each game gets us a little clearer in our identity. And then when we get that, it's still going to change. It's still going to morph as we go. But this was a big step for this group, you know, to win a game. And, you know, the first time where we really kind of put the defensive part and the offensive side of the ball, I thought it was pretty good.
Jorge, yeah, go ahead.
Physically, you said Boston isn't 100%. Continuing on to that, what do you think about Ivan Franco? Do you believe he's 100% physically at the level?
Yeah, he's young. He's a little younger than Bossy, but I thought he was really sharp today on both sides. He's had a good preseason, and you can see his energy is real. He's scrappy. He's learning the league and his teammates just like everybody else is on the group, and so that's going to take some time. But we've been very pleased with his overall effort, and he's a competitive kid. I mean, you take notice of him when he's on the field, and he's not shy. I think he's going to be a good MLS player. Okay, guys, thanks. Go ahead.
With all the moves in the offseason, you talked about the resources, a lot of staff. Are you satisfied with the moves? Do you feel you're set up enough to succeed this season?
Sure. Yeah, we're always looking to get better. That's an everyday conversation that we'll continue to have, but I like the group we have. I think we can go toe-to-toe with a lot of teams in this league and get results. But it's easy to sit up here and say it, and we got to get down to business. We have a day or two off to step away and recharge before this kind of journey that we're all going to go on. It's been a long preseason, a lot of travel for these guys. We'll get back Tuesday and keep grinding, and it's going to be a year of this, of ups and downs, and trying to push this group and get better on the field and the group we have, and then off the field we're always going to be looking to add to move this team forward over the next year or two.
Off the field, it's sort of a marquee year for the league with the Apple deal and all the exciting stuff going on. As a former player in this league, are you excited to be back in the league and be part of this season?
Yeah, thanks for the question. I am. I'm jazzed to be back. I really am. I needed to get away, as I've always said candidly and publicly. I need to get away after 10 years. But I'm energized. I'm excited to go on this journey with these guys. I love Houston. I love the city. So far, every day I live, I'm here. I feel more comfortable here, and I like this group. I like their mentality. I like the project. I like that. Like my bosses. I think he's over there. Yeah, I can feel that 6'4" guy over there. He's hard to hide. But yeah, I'm very, very excited, and I just can't wait for the real games to start, because and the league seems super healthy. It's changed since I've been out a year and a half. It's the Apple deal and the level of teams and the talent, the buying and selling of players. It has changed a little bit, but all for the better, and I'm glad to be back. Good, thanks.